Welcome to Ghost Hunting, getting started. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Tim Arnwine. I'm a retired paramedic turned ghost hunter and author. Currently, I'm a case manager for War Party Paranormal and a co-founder of Ghostly Experiences Inc. So, for those of you who are subscribers or checked in last week, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. We were talking about doing EVP sessions, but we're talking about it from an actual location that's active, the Gold Coast Railroad. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you want, send in comments on what you think they said. This week, we're going to be talking about analyzing EVPs. Okay, we're going to talk about 5 EVPs that I've gotten on actual investigations. We're going to discuss how I think things through and some suggestions how you can possibly listen to an EVP and find out what they're saying. So we're going to go through 5, like I said. Here's the first one. The first one is actually a recent one from the Hotel Redland in the dining area. Now, the Hotel Redland, I've been investigating this place for years and years. This place is actually a Prohibition time location. Al Capone was sought to stay there. It's had a lot of events there. It's been a lot of different places, and it's had a lot of tragedies. So let's go through this EVP. I'm going to tell you, what I think it says, how I came upon that, and let me know what you think. Remember, send any comments to Longhair Ghost Hunter SOFL, that's the Facebook, or send them into ghosthuntinggettingstarted@gmail.com, or send them right into the channel. Okay, and I appreciate it. And thanks for being here. All right, let's get on with this first one. All right, guys. So we're going to analyze some EVPs tonight. This one is recent. It's from the Redland Hotel in a homestead. It's a couple weeks ago. Now, it's very rare you're going to get 3 EVPs in within 15 seconds. Okay, so we're going to play this for you, and then we'll analyze it out. Now, we're going to play it the way my team would get it. They don't know the history of the place yet. Okay? So listen to it.
So is there anything you want to say to me before I go?
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you right up front, I'm going to teach you something right here. When you're recording an EVP session, you notice how this spike is predominantly in the middle. But the voice is it's distinct from, this is my voice. The reason these spikes are a little higher, they're a little higher than they should be, is because when I was recording, I forgot to turn my volume down. So if you can turn your volume down a little, it'll keep you from getting spikes when you're reviewing the evidence. Okay? Now I'm just going to go through the sections and let you know what is what. Okay. This is my voice.
So is there anything you want to say to me before I go?
Okay. This is EVP 1. This is an audible, but the spikes are low, so it was something. I couldn't make it out. Now this section, remember I told you the best rule is to lay down your recorder when recording, because body motions, movements, breathing will be picked up by the recorder. This section is actually where I was picking up the recorder to leave. I was done. This is my last EVP of the whole investigation. Can you hear that? That's me breathing. But it's spikes are high. This is actually EVP number 2. Okay, and this is the last EVP. Now, classifying them, I would classify this as an A. Because I hear the word burn and I've had it confirmed by others. This I would classify as probably a high B, because I hear burned in there. I've had others confirm it, but not everybody. Okay? And the last EVP I would classify as an A also, because I've had it confirmed by others. It says burn, a slow burn. Okay, now let's see if you got this EVP, what would you think?
So is there anything you want to say to me before I go?
Okay. Now the history of the place. This is, like I said, the Hotel Redland. It's Prohibition times. Al Capone has supposedly stayed there. So this place has been a brothel, restaurants. It's had a lot of events. It's had a hurricane. It's had murders. It's had a fire. So, if you know that history, and you'll hear that, if you listen close, I think you'll hear the B in earn. Ready? Okay, how about this one? Okay, and then this one, I hear burn, a slow burn. Okay, so now you know the history, you might hear it differently. Okay, so that's basically how you analyze this EVP. Okay, so tell me what you think right back in the comments, on the Gmail or the Facebook or even to the channel. And we're going to throw up another one to analyze. Okay, so listen to it one more time. It'll be up anyways, but listen to it one more time.
So is there anything you want to say to me before I go?
Hey guys, number one was pretty cool, huh? I love that one. Okay, number two is it was at a residential. We were actually doing a follow-up. Remember I told you sometimes you might do a preliminary, and then if you think a full investigation is needed, you come back. Well, this is the full one. In the beginning, I'm just announcing myself, introducing myself, saying I'm here, then I ask a question of who's here. And we get an immediate response. And then at the end, I think it's a yeah, but I'm not quite sure. So I want you guys to listen for me. And you'll notice the spikes are different on this one. My voice is higher than where the EVPs are. Okay, so remember, the spike frequencies are lower. That's why they're known as EVPs, because they come in at a infrasound rate. Okay, so check it out and let me know what you think. Okay, guys, we're at number 2. Now this was done at a residential. In the beginning, you'll notice I'll say we're back. We were doing a full investigation. So I'm just going to play this as one of the bedrooms. I'll let you listen to it, then we'll start analyzing it.
I'm back. Is somebody in there with us? I'm Tim. What's your name? You miss anybody who's still here? I'm back. Is somebody in there with us? I'm Tim. What's your name? You miss anybody who's still here?
Okay, so this part, all this is me asking questions, introducing myself, telling we're back, things like that.
I'm back. Is somebody in there with us? I'm Tim. What's your name?
Okay. Then here we get an immediate response. I think it says Mike. You hear the and Ike. Okay? And then here I asked if you missed anybody.
Anybody who's still here?
Now it might be a yep. I'm not sure. This is definitely a B. Okay. Now, from then on, we didn't really get any other responses. You're supposed to build on it. We didn't get responses of Mike who, or who do you miss? So this was just basically, we got a few more questions than answers. So this one I would classify maybe a high B, because a couple have confirmed it, but not everybody. Let me turn the volume a little for you guys. And this, a B definitely. It's either a yep or a no. So, I'll let you listen to it again just so you can see what you think.
I'm back. Is somebody in there with us? I'm Tim. What's your name? You miss anybody who's still here?
Okay. So let me know what you think. Write into the comments, at the Gmail, the Facebook, or right to the channel. And we'll get to another EVP. Okay, so thank you. Hey guys. Number two is good. I got Mike, which I was excited about, but I still don't know if it's a yep or no. So let me know what you think. Okay, we're gonna move on to number three. Now, number three was taken. We did this at the Davie Schoolhouse a while back. I was with another person named David, but we weren't in the same area at all. And I asked, is there someone else here with me? And you're going to hear the response. Now, the response either tells you that they're either very logical or they have a bit of a sense of humor. So, let me know what you think, and let's go to it. Okay, now here's another one. This is from the Davie Schoolhouse. Now, we were in the schoolhouse. I was with someone named David. He wasn't on the same floor as I was. But as you can tell, I asked if there's anybody else in here, and you'll find they have a little sense of humor. So this is my voice. You'll see the spikes, but then you'll see a little blip here. Okay, so let's listen to it and see what you think.
Is anybody here with me right now?
And this little part you heard, remember I told you when you're holding your recorder, it'll pick up noises. This is me clicking recorder off. Okay, so let's listen to it again.
Is anybody here with me right now?
Okay. Now remember, this is my voice.
Is anybody here with me right now?
This is the EVP. Now I would call that a Class A. And so we'll listen to it one more time in full.
Is anybody here with me right now?
All right. So again, let me know what you think. Analyze that one's pretty easy. You hear the vid at the end and the duh at the beginning. So let's listen. David. Okay. So let me know what you think about that one. Write into the email, the Facebook, or right to the channel. Thank you. Hey guys. Yeah, David. They let you know who's there. So this EVP, we're going to go up to Palm Beach County. Now there's a place out there called the Yesteryear Village. Most of the country may know it as the Riddle House. The Riddle House has been on Ghost Adventures and other TV shows. But the Yesteryear Village is actually a location where they brought in a lot of historic homes and businesses that sit in one historic site. So this particular one, we're outside what's called the old phone building. I was sitting outside. The door was locked. We were sitting there with I was sitting there with Scotty Burns, and we were in two rocking chairs recording. So we caught this. Now, I think it says Oliver. Now I'm calling this a Class A, but it could be a high Class B because some people think it may say I live here. So listen to it. Let me know what you think. We're going to go through it and just have fun with it. All right, guys. Here's number 4. Now, this EVP was taken up at what is called the Yesteryear Village. Many people may know it as the Riddle House. It's been on Ghost Adventurers and other shows. This particular EVP was taken outside what is called the telephone building. Okay? Now, what you'll hear is me asking a question here. And here you will hear, you notice the different spike levels. And here you're going to hear what I think, well, listen to it and tell me. And then I'll tell you. So you get a picture in your head.
Can you give us your name, the person who's here? Can you give us your name, the person who's here?
Now it's 3 syllables. I think it says Oliver. So we'll listen to it again and we'll analyze it out.
Can you give us your name, the person who's here? Can you give us your name, the person who's here?
Now you'll hear Ollie right around here and then Veer. Okay?
Can you give us your name, the person who's here? Can you give us your name, the person who's here?
Okay. Now that was cool because we were actually, it was me and Scotty Burns, the co-founder of War Party. We were sitting outside on the porch and we heard this. And it was actually during the world's largest ghost hunt. So it was a pretty good EVP to catch. We've never really got any history of a name Oliver there, but a lot of these places were historic buildings from the county that were brought in to be at one location. So one more time.
Can you give us your name, the person who's here? Can you give us your name, the person who's here?
Cool. And I'd consider that a Class A because it's been confirmed by a few people. Okay. So again, tell me what you think. Write into the comments, Gmail, Facebook, or the channel. And we've got one more EVP for you today. And we'll just start doing this regular. Instead of just putting up EVPs, we will start analyze them as we go along. Okay? Hey. So number 4 is close. Oliver, I live here. The more I listen to it, I'm not sure. So let me know what you think. All right. So for number 5, we're going to go south to Miami. This is at the Deering Estate. The Deering Estate was built by Charles Deering back in Prohibition time. And it had a wine cellar. The history of the place was he had a wine cellar, not because he was some kind of runner or bootleg or anything like that. He just built a wine cellar he could have his wine and his liquor and keep for himself. Okay? Now, I've already shaded the EVP part on this. Now, I'll tell you up front, this was one of our many tours. We did a tour for years in this place. And my opening questions usually was, I would just make a statement. Hi, I'm Tim. We're here in the cellar with some new friends. And there's something we like to say to us. So just listen to this one. It has 2 EVPs in it. So let me know what you think about it. Okay? And enjoy it. Okay, guys. This is number 5. This is our 5th one. This was done at the Deering Estate. Now, the Deering Estate has a wine cellar. And I'm going to play the EVP and then I'll tell you a little history of the place. Okay, so listen up. I have it already shaded where the EVPs are. This is basically, I'm on a tour with a bunch of people and I was just starting to ask some questions.
Are you happy all these people are here? Are you happy all these people are here? Are you happy all these people are here?
Now usually this part here is me just asking, just saying something like, I'm Tim, I'm here with a bunch of friends. Is there something you want to say to us? This was a regular tour we did for 4 or 5 years. And it was always, it was kind of same questions. Okay? Now, the history of this place. Mr. Deering, this is another Prohibition time place. He actually had a wine cellar in the basement put in with a big bank vault door and bookshelves. So no one ever knew it was there until the infamous Hurricane Andrew wiped out the place and exposed it. Now you got to remember, Mr. Deering wasn't a runner or a bootlegger or nothing illegal. He just liked to keep his wine, and his liquor. He didn't want anybody to take it from him. So I think this part says get out, and then I think this says the FBI.
Are you happy all these people are here? Are you happy all these people are here? Are you happy all these people are here?
So I think, like I said, get out. It's it out, and then FBI. So let's do it one more time.
Are you happy all these people are here? Are you happy all these people are here? Are you happy all these people are here?
Good goal. So that's 5 EVPs we analyzed. So go through them again. Let me know what you think, because I can always be wrong. And like I always say, I have no qualm about that because you have hearing matrixing. So let me know what you think. Send your comments in to ghosthuntinggettingstarted@gmail.com or longhairghosthunter SOFL. That's the Facebook. Or send it directly into the channel. Okay, we'll get you some more up. I think we'll start doing this after every show. Instead of just putting up an EVP, we will actually analyze an EVP. So to give you guys more practice. Okay, thank you. Well, there you have it. 5 EVPs we analyzed. That was fun. I like going back and listening to old EVPs. I hope you learned something, but I do have to make a confession. I misspoke earlier. EVPs are not known for being EVPs because they're low. The frequency is low. EVP is electro voice phenomenon. I meant to say EVPs cannot be heard with human ear because they fall in below the 20 hertz, the infrasound. Okay? I was just saying that the reason that your voice or my voice is on a different level on the software is because of the frequency. So I apologize. I'd like to thank the people who let us come out and investigate. The Red Land Hotel, AV Schoolhouse, Deering Estate, the Yesteryear Village. And we also do a lot of privates. We do residentials and businesses. Okay. And we're always so grateful that they entrust us to come out to our locations. Remember what I always say. If you can run an honest investigation and be open-minded about it, they appreciate your time and the word will get out. Okay? So listen, thanks again for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're a subscriber, thank you. If you like the journey we're on, ghost hunting, getting started, please subscribe. And check out my book on Amazon, Ghost Hunting, Getting Started. So if you're going out ghost hunting, be careful, be safe, and good luck. And if you want to share some evidence with us, please do. Send it in to ghosthuntinggettingstarted@gmail.com, Longhair Ghost Hunter SOFL, Facebook, or send it right into the channel. Send it in. Let us give you some feedback on it. Okay? So again, thank you so much. Remember, videos are on Tuesdays. And if we ever get out and start doing some live stuff again, hopefully soon, I'll announce it here or on the Facebook. So next week, I think we're going to be talking about spirit boxes. Okay? How to use them, proper use, and things to look for, and tips how to use spirit boxes. So again, thank you for everything, and you guys have a great day.